Elizabeth, she's, I don't know how to say it, she's pretty much a wild person.
Elizabeth Shoaf, a girl who pretended to fall in love with a man who sexually assaulted and kidnapped her, and this saved her life. Welcome back to our channel, Crime Lane, where we unravel the most haunting and mysterious cases ever. Before we move on, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the bell icon to stay up to date on all our future videos. Elizabeth Shoaf had just entered high school when she was kidnapped and held captive in an underground bunker by a serial sexual predator named Vinson Filyaw. But what happened next will shock you. Shoaf grew up in a small, rural South Carolina town with her parents and 2 siblings. A community of just 7,000 people, Lugoff was home to large, undeveloped forests that permeated throughout the town for miles and miles. Elizabeth Shoaf's home was partially surrounded by a dense tree line that gave way to large swaths of wilderness. The middle child of the family, 14-year-old Shoaf, had just barely begun high school as a 9th grader. It was an exciting, albeit nerve-wracking time for the teenager. Like most students in Lugoff, Shoaf took the bus to and from school every day. The bus stop was just 25 miles from her home at the edge of the wood. She and her younger brother Donnie were taught to come straight home from the bus and do their homework before their parents got home from work. On September 6, 2006, Shoaf got off the bus with a handful of other students and began to walk home. One of the kid's older brothers pulled up in his car and offered to give everyone a ride. Because she was already so close to home, Shoaf was the only teen who declined the offer. She walked alone on the country road after the other students piled into the car. That was the last time anyone saw Shoaf for the next 10 days. Less than half an acre from her home, Elizabeth Shoaf was approached by 36-year-old Vinson Filyaw. Filyaw, posing as a law enforcement officer, Filyaw showed Shoaf a fake sheriff's badge and told her that marijuana had been found on her family's property. He said that her 12-year-old brother was already in custody.
Almost immediately when he mentioned my brother, I was concerned if my brother was okay. So I agreed to approach him. I had a gut feeling that I had made a bad decision.
And she needed to come with him to answer some questions. Initially, Shoaf believed Filyaw because she wanted to help her brother Donnie. Filyaw handcuffed the teenager and then did something that was Shoaf's first sign that all was not as it seemed. He tied a small box around her neck and told her it was a bomb. Alarmed, but complying with his orders, she walked with the man away from the road and through the woods. So close to home, she could see her family's property as they walked. He then led her through the woods to his dank underground bunker, where he subjected her to unspeakable horrors. However, Shoaf refused to surrender to despair and instead devised a daring plan to escape. When Elizabeth's mother, Madeline Shoaf, learned that her daughter had not returned home from school that day, she knew something was wrong. Her youngest, Donnie, told her over the phone that Elizabeth hadn't come home yet. Madeline then called Elizabeth's friends, but no one had seen her since she got off the bus that afternoon. By the early evening, many of Elizabeth Shoaf's extended family members had come to the home and began combing the woods in search of her. Her parents called the Kershaw County Sheriff's Department and filed a missing person report that night. Police initially believed Elizabeth to be a runaway, but her parents knew she wasn't. During her 10 days of imprisonment, Elizabeth Shoaf endured unconscionable sexual abuse at the hands of Vinson Filyaw. She was chained to a makeshift bed and experienced near-constant sexual assaults up to 5 times a day. In the dark, dirty bunker, Shoaf worked to make Filyaw trust her and allow her more freedom. She pretended to find him attractive and acted as though she wanted to be there with him. Shoaf's strategy started to work. Filyaw allowed her to wear her clothes and unchained her at different times of the day, sometimes even while he was asleep. Because she had built trust with her captor, Filyaw eventually allowed her to play games on his phone. With no cell signal in the underground bunker, Shoaf just played simple games on the device to pass the time. At least, while Filyaw was awake. One day, she found his gun in a holster. She decided to try and use it against her abductor. While he slept, Shoaf pulled the weapon out and attempted to fire a shot at his temple. But the gun jammed. As it turns out, the pistol was nothing more than a pellet gun. It probably would not have done the damage she needed it to, and the act could have easily angered Filyaw to the point of killing her if he woke up. Using her wits and ingenuity, Shoaf managed to win Filyaw's trust by feigning affection towards him. Exploiting the moments when her captor's guard was down, she seized an opportunity to steal his phone and secretly texted her mother for help. In a chilling message, she revealed her location and the imminent danger she faced, urging her mother to contact the police. At home, Madeleine Shoaf received a text from an unknown number. The message said it was her daughter, and she was in a hole. She said she knew it was her daughter because the text used the name Lizzie. The text proved to be Shoaf's lifeline, as law enforcement authorities swiftly mobilized to rescue her. Despite initial skepticism about the authenticity of the message, detectives quickly realized its significance and initiated a rescue operation. Meanwhile, Filyaw, unaware of Shoaf's actions, monitored news reports about his crimes with growing agitation. When police traced the phone's location to the bunker, they surrounded the area, prompting Filyaw to flee in a desperate bid to evade capture. However, his efforts were in vain, as law enforcement officers swiftly apprehended him and brought an end to his reign of terror. The Kershaw County Sheriff's Department got a warrant to search Filyaw's trailer home, and they were horrified at what they discovered. Deputies say they found stacks of pornography, drugs, and bomb-making equipment in the trailer. Then they uncovered a hole in the bedroom, one of Filyaw's hiding places when they searched for him in the past. Throughout the search, deputies found more makeshift bunkers on the property and in the woods. Despite his subsequent arrest, Filyaw remained defiant, attempting to justify his heinous actions in a twisted manuscript. In stark contrast, Shoaf emerged as a symbol of resilience and survival. While Elizabeth Shoaf recovered in the hospital, Vinson Filyaw was arrested one county over. He was charged with a litany of crimes including kidnapping, 10 counts of first-degree criminal sexual assault, 1 charge for each day Shoaf was held, possession of explosives, and impersonating a police officer. Shoaf faced a tough road to recovery as she tried to return to her old life. In the weeks and months after returning home, the teenager contended with post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. As much as she wanted to go back to normal, she learned there was no way to go back to how things were before. Refusing to be defined by her traumatic experience, she moved forward with her life, eventually graduating from college and pursuing a career as a dental assistant. In a testament to her strength and perseverance, Shoaf emphasized the importance of faith, resilience, and seeking support in overcoming adversity. Today, Shoaf works as a dental assistant in South Carolina while attending school at night to become a dental hygienist. She enjoys self-defense classes and spends time with her boyfriend and friends, but the journey to recovery was a hard one, and it's a road she continues to travel on. As Shoaf's story continues to inspire others, it serves as a powerful reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity. Her courageous actions not only saved her own life, but also stood as a testament to the power of hope, determination, and the will to survive against all odds. Vinson Filyaw, as of now, died in the prison according to recent news. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to this channel to watch more interesting crime videos like these. Comment down which crime story we should cover next.